Hello everybody, my name is Javier Torres Gomez. I'm very happy to be here showing you all the part of my art and how I create my drawings. And this is the first time I'm going live. This is my room. I'm gonna show you a little bit. I have some of my art on the walls, some of my comic books, some letters I designed. I got them cut in laser. It's all the alphabet, as you can see. This is a lamp I created with the Aztec calendar. Some of my drawings on the wall I did for the Day of the Dead. I were an exhibition at the San Luis Art Museum. This is a drawing I did for a cabin, a log cabin. That's another one I did for the Day of the Dead. Well, let me talk about a little bit about myself. I'm originally from Mexico. I'm an architect by trade. And hello, Susan. Hello, Elizabeth. And since I was a child, I was like creating art, drawing, playing with all sticks or all things that I can get my hands on. And always I had interest in art, and I decided to go into the architecture school. In the architecture school, I continued drawing. I even did a caricature of all my teachers. And with my interest in that, I continued drawing. I started creating a comic book about the pre-Hispanic cultures in Mexico. And I'm gonna show you a little bit some of my drawings here. This is a drawing I did for a cover for comic book Spawn, just by myself, and I put it in a real comic book. As you can see, the cover I applied color with a tablet. This is the comic book I'm creating. It's based in the pre-Hispanic cultures. This is an eagle warrior, and there are some kids that obtain powers from ancient artifacts. This eagle warrior, this history takes place in present time, and this superhero is playing against other warriors and creatures from the Mictlan. Mictlan is the underworld in the Aztec mythology. This is the first page. You can see this is the process I'm following. Is first I create the layout, the page with pencil, and then I inked the pages. This is the legend of the how Mexico City was founded in 1325. And then I apply color with the tablet as well. You can see I put the text and everything. So far I have some of the pages. You can see page 1, page 2, pencil, ink, page 3. This page, actually page 6. This is the Museum of Anthropology in Mexico City. And this is another cover that I'm thinking I'm gonna have 2 or 3 covers actually. Those are the emblems of these warriors. Have an eagle warrior, a jaguar warrior, And this is the process I'm doing. Basically, I create my thumbnails. It's like a really rough sketch, and I start creating in letter size with more detail, and then this bigger size with pretty much more detail where I can, after this, I can start inking. And this one I haven't finished that one, but I start applying some ink, and finally apply color like I did for this one with a tablet or Photoshop. And in other cases, I start doing the pencil, apply ink, and then start applying the color with markers or color pencils. This is the bad guy. This is a Xolo Nagual. Basically, it's a kind of werewolf. Para mis amigos latinos, es el Xolo Escuincle. Xolo Escuincle. And this is the Jaguar Warrior and the Eagle Warrior. His name is Acatl and Can. Those are based in the Aztec culture and Mayan culture. So those two fight each other, and then they fight together against the Mictlan Tecutli, the god of the underworld. Those are my teachers in school. You can see this is framed. Actually, I think they have it from my architecture school in Mexico City. And this character I did of TNT, the comic book convention in Mexico City. And my inspiration was my brother. He was wearing this afro kind of hair years ago. And some of my sketches here at the bottom. This is the other that I did in the year 2000. So actually it's pretty old. I'm pretty old. Then this is another drawing that I did. It's Quetzalcoatl or Kukulkan in the Mayan area. I did this with a ink, but first pencil, color pencils, ink, and then I applied colors using a tablet. This one I'm creating some people say that my drawings are pretty detailed, but it's gonna help me to create this in 3D. So that way I can put it on the right perspective and everything. It's another system I created. Like I apply ink, I scan the page, and I apply color with markers. So copies of the same drawing that you already seen on the walls frame. More pages, ink. This is Quetzal. It's a real bird. This is basically in Guatemala and southeast of Mexico, Chiapas. That's another drawing that I did with color pencils for the state of Tamaulipas. You can see here is the country of Mexico, and the state of Tamaulipas is like a blended out with the map and with the entire scene. All these creatures or animals are native from the state of Tamaulipas, and this stone is in the park is they call the elephant stone, la piedra del elefante. And the idea was this was becoming alive. I drew the real leg of the elephant on this corner. This was part of this is gonna publish in a book. I don't know when this book's gonna go out. And this is for the 80th anniversary of Batman, when they put a signal on this building in Mexico City. You can see I put some details, like a kind of a Mayan design here. And finally, I'm gonna show you really quick. This is my history board for all the pages for my first issue. This is the first time I'm showing this. So in public actually. So all the pages I know what is gonna be on every page. I sketch out all the dialogues and the scenes, or every a page with a number and everything. It's gonna be the 24 pages at the beginning, the first issue. Hopefully I can finish it soon. And this is a drawing that I did for the Patrick Mahomes for the championship, for the Super Bowl. On my website you can see, my Facebook page, you can see the actual video when I'm like speed up video when I'm playing markers. This is one for Javier Molina, I did in pencil, and this one I apply colors in a tablet. Those are the same cabin that you saw previously on the frame on the wall. There's a depot with St. Charles train station. I took a picture and I look at the last engine that was on that station, so I put the number here and I drew it here. This wasn't on that picture original. This is the first time I'm showing this. Was the Ghostbusters with the Ecto one at the bottom. And I did this because the next movie is coming out very soon, and applying color already in the tablet. That is the pencil, the original pencil of the Patrick Mahomes drawing. And for the blues, Jordan Binnington and Ryan O'Reilly. So it's pencil. I haven't applied color on these ones, I'm planning to. And this is another one I did for the blues, then in 2019 Stanley Cup Championship. Okay, so I don't know what's the time right now, how much time I have, but I want to show you how I start usually drawing. So you can see here I have my image and piece of paper, and basically I want to do a quick sketch. The first thing you want to see is you make sure that you center your drawing on a piece of paper, so you don't put it on the one corner or the other. So, and you can divide it into geometric figures, or a little rough sketch first, and then you can start detailing. You can start detailing, and then you waste your paper, or you end up not doing it. Okay, so for this eagle, for example, and I'm using a 0.3 pencil, mechanical pencil. Sometimes I can use, for example, this one I use in my architecture school. So let's start with the shape of the eagle. Just for the beginners, I can do this shape, the beak, and then this is kind of like curve here. I'm just gonna focus on this part. That way you can see it, you can center in your page, you can start detailing. And it's okay to make mistakes. You can use your eraser. And always I'm using images. Sometimes you can create stuff from your brain, but don't rely on your brain to have everything on your memory. That's you can use it. That's what Neil Adams told me one time. He's a comic book artist, used to draw Batman. Okay, this one is to be like that. Okay, this part. As you can see, I have a rough sketch here. Is this part a little empty? I'm gonna make it like 11 by 14. I'm gonna cut off this part. That way you can find frames for it. And at the beginning I started doing 11 by 17, but you cannot find frames. It's pretty hard. You can make custom frames, but it's pretty hard sometimes. Okay, so we have a drawing like that. Otherwise, I'm looking to have this is my natural movement of my hand. I could do this shape always. Okay, so let's go next to the beak. Okay, I have time. Please tell me if I'm spending too much time or have any questions. Here, Elizabeth is helping me with the camera. Okay. For example, in this case, I don't need this part. This part either, so I'm gonna erase this part. Okay, so I'm gonna do this there to start detailing my drawing.
Hi Elisa, hi everyone. Sorry, my video skills aren't the best, so appreciate you bearing with
You're doing great.
us.
Sometimes depending on the pressure, you can get different effects with the pencil. There's the beak. And always start from the top left corner to the right. That way you are not messing with your drawing.
Unless, of course, you're left-handed, then you'd probably
probably should start
right.
Right. Left.
Mm-hmm. I think we may be having an interruption in a second. I hear our 4-year-old coming.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Mommy, I want
Okay, Ben. Hello, Benjamin. I'm drawing, look.
But I would like
Bendy.
I'm a big pencil with salt.
Okay. Okay, see?
That's real life drawing from home.
Yeah, real drawing. Okay, and I'm holding the phone while I'm drawing. That's fantastic. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. In case you miss one of them, you can go to the Latinx Artist Network and see the ones you missed. Okay, start with the feathers, and then I'm gonna come back and apply more details to this as soon as I finish. Okay, so this is the sketch. Now, wanna see some color on this? Okay, let's try to apply some colors. I have another drawing I did. It's for the Pacao. Let's pick one. For the effect with this, I'm using these markers. You can create really cool effects with these ones. Of course, I'm gonna need gray and more of this. Okay, somebody's back.
Oh, somebody asked for your website. Did you respond?
No, I haven't. Javier Torres Art. This is my Facebook page. Okay, I think I have all of the colors I need. Let's start creating this. I'm gonna start always with the lightest color, so that way you can create more effects with this. So these markers are really cool because you can blend the colors. So like the light is coming from this side, so all this is the lighter colors. Now just a little bit the eye. Okay. Then I'm gonna use this one. Okay. see if you're playing the color to the beak. And I can even leave them some of the areas empty where the light is supposed to be. And this is gonna dry and the color is gonna change. So that's a good start to trying these colors on another sheet. And after that, you can see when it's dry how the colors turn out. That way you know how the colors are gonna be when it dries out. Okay. I'm gonna come back to the layer color. Just gonna blend it in both colors. Okay. Now, seems like the feathers are not white, of course. You can see some shadows. I think I'm gonna use this one. And I can try where I know the shadows are gonna be. For example, here. That way I can see it's too dark, but I can use this one for the shadows. Now this eagle has some yellow here. Okay. Later color. For example, I need to check these ones first. That's too dark. Find the other one. Yeah, probably this is the right one. Okay, that's better. Advanced feathers. Okay. Now, I'll put the color on the other feathers. This one I'm gonna use 2 or 3 different colors to create that effect. I'm gonna use this one, orange, brown, and probably a little bit of yellow. Yeah. For example, here you can see the sort of the eagle, the brown ones. At this point I can start putting more details. For example, these feathers here, you see the eagle, this one goes like this, like this. That way I know where to stop and stop the white. I'm gonna start painting the brown ones. Okay, so I think I'm gonna probably finish this for now. I'm just gonna apply one of the feathers so you can see the color I'm gonna start creating here. Of course, this is gonna take more time to finish, but after the video ends, I'm gonna continue working on this or later. Okay.
Yeah, you can probably check back to his page later to see he'll continue coloring it in and drawing.
Well, I don't know if the Monsieur is gonna continue after me, or Carol, you know, Monsieur Marchini. Is he gonna be next? Yes. Alright, I'm very happy to show some of my artwork. This is the website you can go to for the Latinx art network, some of this. And see you soon. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks.